Today, I'm going to try and play the tuba. That's me playing the tuba. Today's lesson is solving multi-step equations. We're going to have to combine like terms to simplify an equation and use the distributive property to simplify an equation. The Indiana Academic Standard is 8.3.1. The Common Core Standard is 8.EE.7. Steps for solving a multi-step equation. Step 1. Use the distributive property if necessary. Step 2. Combine like terms. Step 3. Undo addition or subtraction. And step 4. Undo multiplication or division. Consecutive integers are a sequence of integers obtained by counting by ones from any integer. Example number 1, finding consecutive integers. The sum of 3 consecutive integers is 42. Find the integers. Well, the sum of 3 consecutive integers is 42 is what we're looking at. We're going to let n equal the least integer. Then n plus 1 will be the second integer, and n plus 2 the third integer. So we have n plus 1 plus n plus 2 equals 42. Now, we don't have any distributive property to do in this problem, but we can combine like terms. We have n plus n plus n. Well, n plus n plus n is 3n. Then we also have 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we have 3n plus 3 equals 42. Now, that's an algebra equation that you can solve. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides of the equation, so we're left with 3n equals 39. Now we're ready to divide both sides by 3. 3n divided by 3 leaves us n, and 39 divided by 3 is 13. So n equals 13. So the least number, the least integer is 13. The second integer then would be 14, and the third integer is 15. We can add those 3 together to see if we get 42. So 13 plus 14 plus 15. Does that equal 42? Yes, it does. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down this example. Don't forget to jot down any questions you might have as you're taking the notes. In example number 2, we're going to have to use the distributive property. Solve 44 equals negative 5 times the quantity r minus 4 minus r. Because that r minus 4 is in parentheses and there's a negative 5 right in front of it, we have to use the distributive property. We have to distribute the negative 5 to the r and to that negative 4. So we have 44 equals negative 5 times r is negative 5r. Negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20. So we have negative 5r plus 20 minus r, because we have to bring down this subtracting r again. Now we can combine negative 5r minus r. Negative 5r minus r is negative 6r. So we have 44 equals negative 6r plus 20. Now you're ready to subtract 20 from both sides. So we end up with 24 equals negative 6r. Then we can divide both sides by negative 6. 24 divided by negative 6 is negative 4. And negative 6r divided by negative 6 is just r. So r equals negative 4. Pause the video at this time if you need more time to copy down this example. Also at this time, put a star at the top of your paper if you're listening to this. Just write a star at the top of your paper. Quick check number 1, basketball scores. One basketball team defeated another by 13 points. The total number of points scored by both teams was 171. Solve the equation P plus P minus 13 equals 171 to find the number of points P scored by the winning team. So we can start by writing the equation down. P plus P minus 13 equals 171. First, combine like terms. P plus P is 2P. So we have 2P minus 13 equals 171. Now we're ready to add 13 to both sides of the equation. If we add 13 to the left, we're left with 2P. If we add 13 to the right, we have 184. Now we're ready to get P by itself by dividing both sides by 2. On the left-hand side, 2P divided by 2 leaves us with P. On the right-hand side, 184 divided by 2 is 92. So the winning team had scored 92 points. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down this problem. Don't forget to record any questions you might have that we can discuss in class tomorrow. (2A) Number sense. Find 4 consecutive integers with a sum of 358. Well, we would have n plus n plus 1 plus n plus 2 plus n plus 3. That would be our 4 integers equals 358. Begin by combining like terms. We can combine all of the n's together to get 4n, and then 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. So we have 4n plus 6 equals 358. Subtract 6 from both sides of the equation. So we are left with 4n on the left and 352 on the right. Then we can divide both sides by 4. 4n divided by 4 is n, and 358 divided by 4 is 88. So the 4 consecutive integers are 88, 89, 90, and 91. When you add those 4 numbers together, you get 358. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down this problem. Don't forget to record any questions you might have that we can discuss in class tomorrow. For 2B, it says for consecutive even integers, the first is n, the second is n plus 2. Find 2 consecutive even integers with the sum of 66. So we would have n plus 2 equals 66. We can combine the two n's together to get 2n. So we have 2n plus 2 equals 66. Subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. So you're left with 2n equals 64. Then we divide both sides by 2. So n equals 32. So the first number is 32 and the second number is 34. 32 plus 34 does equal 66. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down this problem. Don't forget to record any questions you might have that we can discuss in class tomorrow. Number 3, solve each equation. A, -3 times the quantity m minus 6 equals 4. We first have to do the distributive property. We have to distribute the -3 to the m and to the minus 6. Well, -3 times n is -3m. -3 times -6 is positive 18. So we have -3m plus 18 equals 4. Next, we'll have to subtract 18 from both sides. On the left, we're left with -3m. On the right, -14. 4 minus 18 is -14. Now we're ready to divide both sides by -3. -3m divided by -3 leaves us with m. -14 divided by 3 would be 4 2/3. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down this problem. Don't forget to record any questions you might have that we can discuss in class tomorrow. Try this last problem on your own. You are going to have to do distributive property, so think about what you're doing and work through the problem. Solve for x. Don't forget, you can always substitute x back in the original problem and see if it works. Start this problem by doing the distributive property. Distribute the 3 to the x and to the 12. 3 times x is 3x, plus 3 times 12 is 36. So you have 3x plus 36 minus x equals 8. Combine like terms. 3x minus x is 2x. So you have 2x plus 36 equals 8. Now subtract 36 from both sides of the equation. On the left-hand side, you're left with 2x. On the right-hand side, 8 minus 36 is negative 24. Divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2 leaves us with x. Negative 24 divided by 2 is negative 12. So x equals negative 12. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down this problem. Don't forget to record any questions you might have that we can discuss in class tomorrow. Have a good evening.